Hey guys, my name is Frederick, and because of my accent, I cannot narrate this script to you. That's why I am using this AI.
What if I told you that 15,000 years ago, the ultimate predator showdown was happening right here on Earth? Not between modern lions and tigers, but between giants that make today's big cats look like house pets. I'm Patrick, and welcome back to Speculative Science, where we dive deep into the mysteries of our planet's incredible past. Today, we're settling the ultimate Ice Age debate. Cave lions versus American lions versus the legendary Saber-Toothed cats. These weren't just bigger versions of today's predators. They were evolutionary masterpieces, each with their own deadly superpowers. And here's the twist. Recent discoveries from 2025 have completely changed what we thought we knew about these ancient giants. But here's the catch. To find out who truly dominated the Ice Age, you'll need to stick around until the very end, because the winner isn't who you think it is. Segment 1. Size and strength. Let's start with the obvious question. Who was the biggest, baddest predator of the Ice Age? The cave lion, Panthera spelaea, was already a monster. Picture a lion that could weigh over 700 pounds. That's like adding another full-grown leopard to a modern lion. But here's where it gets crazy. The American lion, Panthera atrox, was even bigger. We're talking about cats that could reach 450 kilograms, nearly twice the size of today's largest male lions. But wait. Before you crown the American lion as the strength champion, let me introduce you to Smilodon, the so-called saber-toothed tiger. This wasn't built like a cat at all. It was built like a furry bulldozer. With the body of a bear and muscles that could crush bones, some species reached 400 kilograms of pure power. But here's the plot twist. Size isn't everything, because while these lions were racing across open plains, Smilodon was developing something far more terrifying. Segment 2. The ultimate weapons. Those famous saber teeth weren't just for show. We're talking about 7-inch daggers in Smilodon fatalis, and an incredible 11-inch blades in Smilodon populator. That's longer than a chef's knife, curved like a scimitar, and serrated like a steak knife. But here's what blew my mind when I researched this. A groundbreaking study from January 2025 proved these teeth were functionally perfect. Scientists 3D printed steel replicas and ran bite tests. The results? These sabers could puncture through the toughest hide with surgical precision. The lions, they had classic conical teeth. Reliable, strong, but nothing special. They relied on brute force and suffocation to kill their prey. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. Those perfect saber teeth came with a deadly weakness that would ultimately seal Smilodon's fate. Segment 3. Hunting styles. The game changers. The American lion was built for speed, with legs longer than any cat that ever lived. It could chase down prey across the endless Ice Age grasslands. World. With the power to take down a bison. Cave lions, they were the ultimate generalists. Short, powerful limbs perfect for mountain hunting, forest stalking, and everything in between. They were the Swiss Army knife of big cats. But Smilodon, this was the ultimate ambush predator. It would hide in forests, wait for the perfect moment, then explode out with the force of a linebacker. Its kill strategy was surgical. Pin the prey with massive forelimbs, then deliver a precision strike to the throat or abdomen for instant death. But here's the fascinating part. Recent research revealed something incredible about how young Smilodon learned to use these deadly weapons. Segment 4. The intelligence factor. A 2024 study that made headlines in 2025 discovered something amazing. Young Smilodon kept their baby teeth for years to protect their growing saber teeth. Think about that level of evolutionary intelligence. Nature designed a biological training system so these young predators could learn to hunt without breaking their most important weapons. But the real intelligence story belongs to their interactions with early humans. In July 2025, researchers made a jaw-dropping discovery. Neanderthals were making sophisticated tools from cave lion bones 130,000 years ago. Not just simple tools, but multifunctional implements that required advanced planning and skill. This changes everything we thought we knew about both these predators and our ancestors. But wait, if these cats were so intelligent and perfectly adapted, why aren't they still around today? Segment 5. Social structures. Here's where the plot thickens. Modern lions live in prides. But what about their Ice Age cousins? Cave lions are a mystery. Ancient cave paintings show them without manes. That's right, male cave lions look nothing like the kings of the jungle we know today. Some evidence suggests they were loners, like modern tigers. but other findings hint at small family groups. American lions? The evidence from La Brea tar pits tells a story of pride-based hunting. Young males were often found dead, suggesting they were kicked out of family groups, just like modern lions. But Smilodon? This is where it gets emotional. Fossils show evidence of injured cats that survived for months or even years with debilitating injuries. Broken ribs, damaged limbs, infected wounds. Yet these cats lived long enough for their bones to heal. In the wild, that's only possible with one thing: family care. But here's the heartbreaking irony. Their biggest strength became their greatest weakness. Segment 6. Speed and agility. Speed was the American lion's superpower. Those marathon runner legs could chase prey across miles of open terrain. Cave lions were the all-terrain vehicles. Fast enough for pursuit, agile enough for mountain hunting. But Smilodon? Built like a tank. It sacrificed speed for power. No long tail for balance, short legs for stability. The ultimate specialist. Devastating in close combat, but helpless if prey escape the initial ambush. And this brings us to the most important question of all. Segment 7. The extinction mystery. Around 10,000 years ago, all three of these magnificent predators vanished. Why? Climate change was brutal. As the Ice Age ended, grasslands turned to forests, and the massive herds these cats depended on disappeared. But there's a darker story here. Humans arrived in the Americas and spread across Eurasia. We didn't just compete with these predators. We hunted their prey to extinction. Mammoths, giant ground sloths, massive bison herds, all gone. When the prey disappeared, so did the predators. But here's the crucial difference. Smilodon was too specialized. Those perfect saber teeth that made it the ultimate killer, they only worked on large, slow prey. When the megafauna disappeared, Smilodon couldn't adapt to hunting smaller, faster animals. The lions, with their generalist approach, lasted longer, but even they couldn't survive the double blow of climate change and human expansion. Final segment, the winner. So who won the Ice Age Predator Showdown? If we're talking pure dominance, the American lion takes the crown. Largest, fastest, most adaptable, with the widest range across North America. It was the apex predator of the open plains. But if we're talking about evolutionary perfection, Smilodon was the ultimate specialist. Those saber teeth represent millions of years of evolution, creating the perfect killing machine. Cave lions? They were the survivors, the generalists, who adapted to every environment, from Arctic tundra to Mediterranean forests. But here's the real twist. In the end, none of them won. They all lost to the same thing, a changing world and a new kind of predator that didn't rely on size or strength or perfect weapons. They lost to us. These magnificent creatures survived ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and asteroid impacts. But they couldn't survive the arrival of humans with pointy sticks and the intelligence to completely reshape ecosystems. The true winner of the Ice Age Predator Showdown wasn't the biggest or strongest or most perfectly adapted. It was the most flexible, the most intelligent, and the most capable of changing the rules of the game entirely. What do you think? Was the American lion the ultimate predator, or did Smilodon's specialized perfection make it the true king of the Ice Age? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into prehistoric predators, you're going to love our next episode, where we explore the real reason why these giants went extinct, and it's not what you think. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the most important discoveries are often the ones that challenge everything we thought we knew. This is Patrick from Speculative Science. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.